This is my baby brother.
Howdy do. It's real nice to know you.
Howdy do.
Her performance in the movie classic Bonnie and Clyde won her an Academy Award.
That movie swept the world, not just America, swept the world.
Today, TV audiences know her best as Beverly Harris, the matriarch on The Connors.
What are you going on about? Nothing you say ever makes sense. That's why people lose interest in you so quickly.
But Estelle Parsons feels most at home on the stage, which is why the actress, who has summered in Wolfboro all her life, finds herself drawn to the Village Players Theater near her lake house. In fact, the Oscar winner says her greatest achievement is a one-woman show performed right here.
I think the most important piece I ever did, important to me, was the piece I did with Carol Bentz here, Miss Margarita's Way.
You were the stage manager for one of her shows.
Yes, I was, yeah.
What is that like?
It was scary, because Estelle's a professional. It was a little bit intimidating.
It was a great experience for me. I really loved it.
The Village Players have become friends, so when members came to see her perform on Broadway, Estelle invited them backstage.
And they all came down and then they all sat around the dressing room. I remember we sat in a big circle around the dressing room.
She
It was
actually
such
fed us
fun.
snacks too.
So how cool was that?
It was so cool. I can't explain. It's amazing. We were just, blown away, really. She has brought shows here from the Actors Workshop in New York, which is wonderful for people here to be able to see New York professional actors doing a show. How is that happening in Wolfboro? It's happening because of Estelle.
I like to open people's eyes, and it's true in my choices in my work in the theater too. I like to, well, it's what theater is all about for anybody who's successfully working in it, is to show people things they haven't seen before.
Over the years, Estelle's productions have raised thousands for this theater.
It is unique. I don't know of any other community group in the state that has quite this benefactor.
Estelle caught the acting bug in New Hampshire after seeing the Barnstormers perform.
I just remembered loving it, and then when I went back to Marblehead, my mother took me to community theater, and I really learned to act in a community theater.
Her first role at the age of 7 was playing a frog.
And now I had the frog head on, so nobody could see me, and I remember going out as the frog onto the stage and thinking, I'm never going to wear a costume over my head again. I'm never going to wear a costume over my head again. And I never did.
Finding theater was like finding herself.
I think it kind of kept me alive. I remember mostly being misunderstood by absolutely everybody.
But one summer in Wolfboro, she met another budding actor staying just 4 houses away on the lake. A young man named Jack Lemmon. Yes, the actor best known for The Odd Couple, who would one day go on to win 2 Oscars.
Well, we did everything. We water skied, but we aquaplaned. Before water skis, there was something called an aquaplane. He played the piano and made up songs, and they were great, a lot of satirical stuff. He wanted to be an actor, which I thought was a really silly thing to waste a musical gift like that.
Later in life, the two collaborated with another Lakes Region Oscar winner, On Golden Pond screenwriter Ernest Thompson.
Yeah, we were all 3 connected for a few months there. Yeah, Jack and I were doing a play of his.
Estelle never wanted a movie career, but won the industry's top prize for her first major film.
I had it on shelves with my other awards, but everybody who comes in the house wants to see it naturally. So now I keep it on the floor so I can just pick it up if someone says, I'd like to look at your Oscar.
What did I do wrong? I thought you'd be happy if I got shot!
When she was nominated for Best Supporting Actress for Bonnie and Clyde in 1967, she was doing a play in New York.
And they did let you go to the award ceremony.
They didn't let me, they sent me. I didn't want to go, and the producer came and said, I'm putting Marilyn on. You stand by, and if you don't want to go, you can sit home and watch it. Of course, I had no intention of going. I had no interest, and that was, I think, after Marlon Brando refused his, so who was I to take an Oscar if Marlon was going to refuse his? So, but anyway, I did, and it was fun.
Son, don't let that woman talk to me like that!
You shouldn't have done that, Blanche. It was a dumb thing to do.
So when I look at that performance, I think I really did deserve it.
That said, she found the film's message deeply upsetting.
And it said, rise up and spit in the face of the law, which of course I'd been to law school, and I know you can only live peacefully with people if you live by the rule of law. And so I knew that, and it was terribly important to me coming from a family of lawyers.
Hello, Jackie. You look tired.
On TV, she's been playing the role of Beverly Harris since 1989.
What do you think about that character?
She's not a character. That's me.
Now in her 90s, Estelle is not slowing down and can't wait to get started on her next stage production.
I have a very big gift. And, you know, as Tennessee Williams said, if you have a big gift and you don't use it, it destroys you. So sort of go by that.